Hey y'all, welcome to Summertime Tarot. My name is Summer and this is a general reading for the sign of Virgo for April 2020 or whenever you feel called to watch this video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I don't know, for some reason I'm hearing Sade swing my way. Right? And I'm seeing tie-dye. I don't know if it's because I'm wearing tie-dye or I don't know. But let's get to it. Okay. So we have clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Yeah, so you could be looking for some answers when it comes to something. Feeling unclear about, I'm hearing, I want to be where you are. Oh, oh. Don't hate on my singing, okay? I might not be Michael, but I can hit some notes sometimes. Okay? So you may be like seeking clarity about maybe a relationship, maybe about somebody that you want to get close to. And you may be like not knowing whether or not, this is the move for you. Right? But in order to discover that answer, to find that answer, it's really a need for you to get in tune with yourself, right? To listen to your heart. What is your heart saying? Okay. And I want to say not just your bits. And by bits I mean your love bits, okay? Not just those. Okay? But really, what is your intuition telling you? And that could also it could also be, not just love. It could be just, a move that you're trying to make in your life and you don't know whether or not, oh my gosh, is this the move for me? Is this a smart move? Right? And I feel like you may be kind of stuck in your mind about it, right? And it's time for you to incorporate or tune into your heart. What is your heart saying? What is your intuition saying? Not just what's feasible, but what does your higher self, what does the divine, know that you may not know at this present time? Oh, boom. Okay. So we have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, I guess it is about relationships. Okay. All right. So yeah, like with this card, like I was saying, don't listen to your love bits, man. Listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you about this person, these people around you? Do they have your best interest at heart? Are they really ride or die? Are they there for you when you need them to be there for you, or are they just there when they want to be there? Be honest with yourself about that. Be honest with yourself about who's giving what, how much, when, where, and how. Is it equal? Does it feel good for you? Does it feel good to your soul? Does it match your vibe? If not, then there's a need for you to kind of, cut that cord, let that go, and allow yourself to be open to relationships and people that really are good for you, that really do want to see you grow and blossom and be the best you, right? Not just people who are there just to be there or who wants something from you. Okay? I feel like a mama bear right now. But let's see. Let's see what's going on. All right. So driving your energy, you have the Three of Cups. Yeah, man. Okay. I feel like with this Three of Cups, your emotions may be all over the place, right? It may be feeling like, oh my gosh, I really want this thing, but at the same time, I don't know. It could be, since we got relationships here, it could be that you want to be with somebody. Like I said, I want to be where you are. And you're kind of feeling uncertain about it. You want some clarity about, getting your heart and your mind matched up and on the same speed. Okay? It's kind of what I'm feeling. And I feel like you may be daydreaming, like maybe even fantasizing about someone in particular, or about somebody that, maybe like the perfect person or something. Right? So we have here the Daughter of Baskets, Death, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like there's some fear surrounding letting something go, letting someone or something go that you have a big, deep emotional attachment to. Well, not too deep, because it's just the Daughter of Baskets, right? It's just something that you really want. But at the same time, you understand with this Death card that things have to take root. And if they don't take root in the proper manner, it's not going to work out well in the future. So it's like you may be grappling with how and or if things are really going to work out the way that you want them to. And you're trying to understand your role in things. What are you supposed to be doing? How are you supposed to be feeling? Do you need to, give more, give less, do this, do that? That's kind of really what I'm seeing. Right? And then we have here the Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Daughter of Knives. So like, yeah, I feel like you really want to move forward with whatever this is, be it a relationship or just, and that could be, romantic, familial, platonic, or it could just be a relationship with, a thing like a project or a career path, what have you. But it's almost like with this Daughter of Knives, I feel like you may be allowing outside energy, like people or things or talk, kind of dictate how you're feeling and what direction you move in. Does that make sense? Almost like, your friends could be like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Or your mom could be like, that's not the right move for you. And it's like kind of making you question things like, okay, well, I thought that this was what I wanted, but at the same time, they have some points there. They have some points, and I don't know which I should listen to. And I really feel like there's a need for you to really listen to yourself, right? Take into account what other people are saying, but don't let that determine which way you move. Does that make sense? Like, you can't, because I'm feeling like with these three cards, you may in the past have allowed, other people and other people's feelings influence what you do and how you move. And so it's a need for you to really move on your own accord. Stop allowing people to tell you what to do, basically. Like, you need to, what I'm feeling is not get so caught up in everything around you and allowing that to influence and direct what you do, how you feel, how you move, right? There's a need for you to change. I don't want to say, grow up, but I'm seeing like the Rugrats all grown up. There's a need for you to come into your own strength, your own power, and start believing in your own ability to know what's right and what's wrong for you, and to take responsibility. If you fuck up, man, hey, be like, okay, that was my mistake to make, whatever, right? But don't let people come in and be like, well, I told you so, you shouldn't have did this. You could be like, that's none of your business, okay? That has nothing to do with you. This is my life. I'm going to make the decisions that I want to make. And if I make mistakes, they're mine to make, right? And I feel like you may be fearing that. Like, well, I don't want to be wrong. Man, that's life. People be wrong. We all make, mistakes. We all do the wrong thing sometimes. But sometimes that was what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to learn from that. So don't be afraid of making mistakes or afraid of making the wrong move, afraid of, kind of getting chastised because you didn't know your right from your left. At some point, we all didn't know our right from our left, okay? That's okay. Okay, then we have here the Ace of Cups, the Mother of Cups, and the Hierophant. Yeah. It's like if you want things to go well, if you want things to, take a turn for the better, it starts with you. It starts with your own kind of actions, your own beliefs, your own feelings about yourself, what you're capable of doing, what you're capable of having. If you want, good things, but you're kind of caught up in caught up in what could go wrong, or caught up in what you don't know, or all that kind of thing, it's gonna impede your judgment and kind of block you from knowing and seeing your truth, right? There's a need for you to believe in your own ability to see clearly and to feel clearly, like, okay, I feel this is what's right for me, so I'm going to make that move. Boom. But that starts with kind of doing it slowly. So you may need to, start practicing that with little things, right? Like, I don't know, cook something and don't follow the recipe. Just trust that you know what you're doing, that you can feel your way through this, okay? Like, okay, I know I want to eat this, so let me see what ingredients should I use, okay? Okay, that sounds good. That should work out. And then actually, try it and do it. And then the reward, or even the failure, right, that happens because of that is going to be your own. So you can be like, you know what? I got this. I know what I'm doing in the kitchen, so I can take that on to other things, okay? So let's go ahead and look at your love life. All right. Let's see. All right, and I have to say this because I'm hearing, I only want what's best for you. It's not what's good for me. Okay. Right, there's a need for you to really be honest with yourself about what you want, but at the same time, focus on what's best for you, right, in the long run. Not just what you want here and now, but how is this going to affect you in the future? Is it going to be good for you long term? Or is it just, you're afraid of losing something, so you're kind of holding on to it? Does that make sense? Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune again, the Three of Swords again, the Empress, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Okay. So yeah. I keep hearing the song from The Wiz. What is that song? If I dare to take a chance, will someone lead me? Okay, I know I can't sing, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't come for me. Okay. All right. So I'm getting like a feeling like I feel like you're really in a space where you're afraid to move forward out of fear of being hurt. So this could be, in one particular relationship, or this could be just in general when it comes to love. And I feel like you may be holding yourself back. You may be holding back your own growth, your own kind of, or just with this Empress, the growth in any kind of relationship. Like you may be kind of stifling any kind of romantic interactions because you're afraid of being hurt. So you kind of withdraw, you kind of like pull back and focus on yourself. You distance yourself from other people because you may be afraid that you don't know what you're doing. You don't know who's right for you, who's wrong for you, if this will end up, breaking your heart, leaving you kind of sad and right, all that kind of stuff. And so for the month of April, I really see you focusing on, or at least, the advice here is to really focus on tending to, I'm hearing, how can you mend a broken heart? So like really focusing on healing your heart, right? Because with this wheel here, there's a change that needs to be made. Now, if you don't make the change, things are just going to continue as they are. And I get the feeling that you don't want that. I could be wrong though. but I don't know. So there's a need for you to really make a change internally within yourself with what you're giving to yourself emotionally. Like, are you paying attentional? What? Are you paying attention to your emotional needs? Are you just distancing yourself out of, saying like, oh, I'm working on me, but are you really working on yourself? Or are you just kind of like removing yourself from any kind of interaction with people because you're afraid that things may not turn out as you want them to? So there's really a need for you to really focus on healing yourself, focus on growing within yourself, growing the love and the kind of good feelings within yourself so that you can understand, how to move forward in a way that's good for you when it comes to love. Right? Because with this Three of Swords here, there's a lot of healing that needs to go on, be it in a relationship, if you're in one, or just within yourself, so that you can be fully your best self that you want to be. But I feel like you're blocking your own kind of glow up because you're kind of focusing on just kind of removing yourself from the bad stuff. But in reality, if you're kind of heartbroken, you can't remove yourself from heartbreak because the heartbreak is within you. There needs to be a healing within yourself so that you're not kind of taking that heartbreak around with you and out in the world and out in relationships, right? So really for the month, really focusing on tending to yourself, tending to any wounds that you may have, healing, getting rid of all the naysayers that may kind of be, what's coming to me is like bruised ego. So maybe working on like any kind of ego bruises or pains or traumas that you may have when it comes to love. Like if somebody, did you wrong, like not going out and like seeking vengeance, but like really getting the lesson from that and allowing it to kind of grow you in a very, I keep wanting to say piecemeal. I don't know what that means, but okay, in a very peaceful and happy way, right? In a good way, not allowing it to kind of erode and decay the goodness within you. Does that make sense? I hope so. So let's go ahead and look at some advice for you. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So we have here, celebrate your love. When we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy, and friendship. It's all too easy to get comfortable and put your relationship on cruise control. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out for a fun date. The happier and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you will be to others. Okay? Then we have ask for help. Are you constantly giving to others yet rarely receiving what you need? Then it's time to ask for help. You're not Superwoman, so there's no need to do it all yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Give them a call, communicate your needs, and learn to receive, dear one. When we're open to the help that's all around us, the universe provides assistance. Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they'll start appearing. Okay, and then we have adventure awaits. Break up your routine and live a little, sweetheart. It's time for some adventure. Plan a vacation, take a spontaneous drive, a change of pace and scenery will do you good. Plus, you never know whom you'll meet or what you'll experience along the way. A fabulous new friend or partner, a spectacular meal at a charming local joint, the vista of a lifetime. Adventure awaits. Okay. Then the last card we have choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. But be mindful of who you give your love to, okay? Don't just be giving it all willy-nilly. I mean, you can, but like, don't give it to somebody who you know is gonna treat you bad. I mean, you can. I can't tell you what to do, but just be mindful. Be mindful, okay? Now let's see what crystals would be best for you for the month. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. So we have here lepidolite, trust, third eye, and crown chakras. Cinnabar, business, sacral chakra. Preonite, release, declutter, heart chakra. And tiger eye, animals, solar plexus chakra. So yeah, it's time for you to get back into, on the prowl. No, I'm just Nah, I mean, I really feel like this is a time, April is a time for you to really focus internally, focus on building yourself up, building up your confidence, releasing anything that's kind of, holding you back, that may be blocking good things from coming in. Clear out your heart chakra, right? Release any past regrets, hurts, all that kind of good stuff. And then open your mind to new possibilities, new ways of doing things, right? So let's see. Finish things off. Let's see what self-care activities would be beneficial for you for the month. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so we have here sense. Okay. So with this card, this is really about like, I really feel like getting in the mood. But like elevating your vibration by connecting with your senses. So wearing smell good perfumes, or aromatherapy, candles, all that kind of stuff, right? And then you also have your candles. So yeah, put on some candles. I also see this as like candle magic, drawing your attention and intention to one specific thing. So, you know, if you want to focus on healing, lighting a candle for healing, doing it, you know, for however many days in a row, focusing on that, focusing on bringing in love, bringing in healing, bringing in clarity. Right. And then we have treats. So yeah, treat yourself to something that you like, something that makes you feel good, some kind of little nice little snack or dessert or meal, what have you. Okay. And then we have rest. Yeah, get your rest. That'll help you to, you know, see clearly. Like if your mind is racing all the time, it's all everywhere, you know, there's a need for you to kind of calm your mind, rest your mind, release those things so that you can really see clearly. Okay. But that's all I have for you, Virgo. I hope this helped in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon.